can't wait to be the first one to type on the chat. Who hurt you? How many times we gonna hear that shit? You ain't got nothing else to say? Nothing else to add to the conversation? That's it? That's all you got? I love that for you. Man, get this hoe out of my face, bro. This hoe ain't got no thought, no original thought of her own. She a goofy. And the whole culture is goofy. Everything about this culture is goofy. No thought of your own, no way to be able to mind through it. Nobody has ever been able to inspire you to do something unique for yourself. All they ever told you, all you've ever done is try to be a Me Too ass nigga. That's what make you feminine. It's not the fact that you're not a man. It's the fact that you don't do the shit that men do. Men try to build. Men try to discover themselves. They try to figure out what makes them unique and how they can add value into the group. How can you add value into the group? I don't need you to be another nigga that's just like me. I want you to be you. Because we all need an electrician, and we need a plumber, and we need a carpenter, and we need a roofer, and we need an excavator. We can't build the house with a bunch of fucking plumbers. We need people that do things that have an expertise that can add value into the conversation and value in life. Everybody trying to be like everybody else instead of trying to understand what God-given talent has he given you that you're not nurturing. What makes you unique? Why do you stand out? Why do you want to be like everybody else? Maybe that's the shit that you need to discuss in therapy. Not whether or not your mother or your father is really doing what they're supposed to do, but whether or not you're just a Me Too ass nigga. What makes you unique? Maybe you're a great orator. Maybe you a good follower ass nigga that needs to be able to put up the chairs. Because everybody ain't supposed to be the hero, nigga. Everybody ain't me. I didn't ask for this shit. I'm just great at it. That's just what I do. I don't need to put together. I don't need to produce the shit. I don't need to talk about it. Everybody ain't meant to be the star, nigga. Some of y'all are meant to move the chairs. Maybe you a good security ass nigga. Do that shit with greatness. Because it's a lot of security ass niggas that create a security ass company that get fucking rich. And see, you so busy looking at it as a downgrade, you think I'm talking down to you. I'm not talking down to you. It's dudes that make a lot of money that do security. One of my mentors, literally, one of my greatest and richest mentors owned a security company. That's what inspired me to create the narrative or to create the metaphor behind it. I can call somebody right now. Matter of fact, I will. Because you think I'm talking down to you. What's up, baby? What you doing?
Nothing. What's going on?
Hey, I got a question for you. I'm on a live stream. I need you to be absolutely honest with me.
Okay.
The company that your dad owned that made him a millionaire, what kind of company was it?
Security.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
And wait. I got another question for you. When we would come over your multi-million-dollar house and everybody would be partying, where would I be at?
Talking to him.
In his office, just sitting up under him, picking his brain.
In his life, in the library, talking to him. We'd be down there on the lake playing. You be up there.
Thank you, baby.
All right, babe. Bye-bye.
I didn't need to go over there and party with everybody else because I didn't have any interest in partying. Everybody else was on the lake. I had adopted him as my mentor because he taught me some shit. And he owned a multi-million-dollar security company. And I was trying to understand what made him pick that and how did he do it and how did you get your contracts and what did you do from a networking perspective? And so we would just sit in his library. It would be the middle of the summertime and they would be partying and they would have drinks and we would be in the I'm telling you what my life is like. I didn't have to sit there and try to be like everybody else and fit in. When I seen my mentor, and I was a young dude, when I seen my mentor and I seen him working and I was like, man, he created this environment and everybody else is partying and having a good time in it, but he ain't here working. And so I was just sitting there and he had this wood paneled library and it was beautiful and the house had huge ceilings, but he spent all of this time in the library. And so I would sit there up under him and I would study him And I would pick his brain. And sometimes I wouldn't say anything. I would just sit there and just lay with him. You know what I'm saying? As far as laying on the couch, he would be sitting there working. And sometimes he didn't need for me to pick his brain. I just needed to lay there and wait and absorb the knowledge. And so I would see a phone call and see how he handled it, and then look at his work ethic, and I would study his calendar, and I would just sit there. From sun up to sundown, I'm just sitting there, picking his brain, trying to understand why he doing what he doing. And everybody in the house would be like, man, why ain't Anton out here partying with me? Because I'm trying to figure out how to get fucking rich. I ain't trying to hang out with y'all. I mean, listen, I love y'all. I'm over here, and y'all gave me the excuse to be able to come in and kick it with him, and I'm very thankful that y'all gave me an opportunity to meet him. But Unc, big dog, I started calling him Unc, big dog. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck makes him unique and how he got to it. Because I understood myself. Because I was so focused on growing instead of being focused on trying to fit in with everybody else. I understood my purpose. I understood who I was. And I never tried to be like anybody else. I was always trying to understand how I can mine out and refine what God gave me. How can I put my own spin on something and all of the knowledge that's available to me in order to become the best version of me? That's what made me unique. That's what made me great. It ain't that I'm better than you. It's that I actually live in and stand in the thing that makes me great, which is my purpose. I don't think you understand what we're talking about right now. I don't think you understand what we're talking about right now. I'm telling you that in order for you to stand out, you got to stop trying to fit in. In order for you to stand out, I'm going to need you to stop trying to fit in. There is something unique about you, and I don't know what it is, but we all have something different about us. There is something unique about you that makes you great, that makes you who you are. It's something that you talk like. It's a way that you think. Maybe you're a better reader. Maybe you can communicate more effectively with everybody else. Maybe you're a thinker. Maybe you're good at mathematics. Maybe you're whatever it is. You need to get on your knees in your closet, in your prayer closet, and ask God to show you yourself. And you may not even like what the picture is that he paint for you, but you need to show yourself who you are so you can throw away all of the shit that you place on you in order to cover up what it is that you really are. You've been cloaking yourself and covering yourself. And that's why we buy dumb shit that ain't even unique. You know why I wear Coogee? Because I like Coogee. You know why I wear Versace? Because I like it. I don't do it because everybody else is doing it. I do it because it's unique to me. And when I see it, I say, man, that's dope. I ain't never gonna buy shit that y'all like just because it's y'all like. If I see it and it's dope and I get it, and I don't care if it's $5, I don't care if it's $5,000. I get what I like. And it's uniquely me. It makes me who I am. I don't want to be like y'all. I don't want to fit in. I've never tried to fit in.